The concept of national language has its origins at the Renaissance, when throughout the Middle Ages, Europeans took their languages as national values. Latin, in education and administration, and Greek, identified with the primary sources of European culture, were the predominant languages. From this period, it recognizes national languages to all the languages that has its own literature, history, grammar, and was the official medium for legal purposes with certain political frontiers. But there was an inconvenience that England was a country where there were some different dialects, so any publisher had to know about the conflicting ones and choose what to use in each occasion. For example, some people say eggs, but others says Aaron. And the problem of uncertainties of linguistic usage that Caxton noticed weren't new, which have to be with the clashes between dialects, orthographies, and linguistic changes. William Caxton, who was the first printer on the 15th century, translated and published a number of French works. As he said before, there were problems to publish works in English language, but with the advent of the printer, it ended the making of individual alterations to individual copies, and now all of them were replication. Indeed, there was a mass replication at great speed if we compare it to the handwriting copies. These two factors are valued above uniformity, and thanks to the printer, people started reading the same words on the works. But according to the different attitudes towards the new national language, it's a related problem. First, with the European writers that were educated to revere the classicals, and then, on the other hand, Dubéley's defense at Illustration de la langue francoise, the author is asked to discuss and analyze every idea that the civilized society needs. Anyway, he keeps in mind that French language was not guilty and that may yet create its own Homers and Cicerones, etc. And the most interesting aspect of this linguistic attitude is the obstinacy that the linguistic community makes and improve our language. And to end up, we have to talk about the Renaissance attitude. And well, in this period, language is viewed as a communicational instrument that can be changed and ornamented by humans, and it's important to have a national language in order